So let's leave it alone, 'cause we can't see eye to eye. There ain't no good guy, there ain't no bad guy. There's only you and me, and we just disagree.
9 billion names of pod.
From Atlanta,
where we see both sides of the issue, but obviously yours is wrong.
it's the 9 billion names of pod with Dan Ballin and Michael Reed. I'm Dan Ballin.
I'm Stephen Douglas.
So let's talk about some stuff.
Yes, let's do that indeed.
Hey, we got friends in the house again.
We do. From the
Like
show.
a DVD copy of Friends?
He probably has the whole series on a box set.
I mean, who has just one
season?
Is it weird?
I have the one where, yeah.
I don't
Where Rachel changed her hairstyle and destroyed the world.
That's the end of the
No,
show.
folks, we are here with the creative team, the force behind the local live lit show Debate with an exclamation point. Because regular debate would just be meh.
Yeah.
Put the exclamation point in there.
Yeah.
We are here with Julian Modugno,
Yes. Hi.
Krista Carothers,
Hi.
and Cherry DelRosario.
Hello there.
Welcome.
Welcome. So tell us, what is debate? Let's get right off the bats because everything else will follow from this. What is debate exclamation point?
Well, it's easier to say what it isn't.
Okay.
It's not like an ice cream flavor. It's not like a dog breed. It's not a grocery store. It's not easier. I was way off.
It's like, wow. Okay.
He's going to keep going until
I
someone
know.
stops
Like,
him.
oh, wow.
I
I can't
know.
believe this is happening right now.
It's not a product from Monsanto. It's not running for president.
Not yet.
Yeah, it's
We're not old enough.
So, yeah.
That's 2020.
What is Debate? Debate is a monthly political variety show where we get 2 teams of 3 people together to yell at each other about a hot topic issue that America is ready to destroy itself over.
Do we have any of those?
Oh, yeah.
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 One or two. We have one or two.
We did our first show on gun control. Obviously solved that problem.
That turned out to not be an issue.
Not
at
an
all
issue.
after
And
that.
you, and you completely solved it, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's,
I can't remember who won. It was Bernie's side, wasn't it? It was Bernie, Gina, and Nick.
Yeah.
That
The anti-gun control side.
Yeah.
Well, how does it work? How is debate set up?
So it's structured like a high school debate format. 2 teams, one arguing in the affirmative and one in the negative. And they just sort of ping-pong back and forth. They make opening statements, then they try to counter each other. We take a break and have a town hall meeting where the audience can ask questions, and then they deliver their closing arguments. But we pepper that with it's got a whole Muppet Show vibe. Krista, Cherry, and I have a storyline
Yeah.
that's going on.
There's
Cherry's
always
got 2
storyline.
original songs.
we have
Parodies.
include music.
Original parodies.
Original parodies of all the songs you know and love. Yeah. And then
it's
also we have lobbyists for each side.
We
That's
pick them.
chosen by random.
And explain why the audience is being lobbied because...
Well,
each audience member with their ticket gets their own vote. So the audience decides who wins the debates.
Right.
And then, as one of our several taglines we use over and over is, because this is America, you can buy more votes. Which basically means whoever has the most friends in the audience or whoever has the
Wants
most
to spend more?
friends with
Yeah.
money in the audience
Gets
to win the debate.
yeah.
Wow.
So it's not always the best argument.
Just like
So it's like
America.
a Koch
America.
Brothers microcosm
Yeah.
down
Yeah.
to the lit show.
Yeah.
We make every person with their ticket gets that sense of entitlement that they get to control the way the democracy works. Which you don't get. Not when you do regular voting, I mean.
Yeah.
regular old voting.
You
That
get to
doesn't
feel
work.
like your vote counts.
Yeah.
Right. But then you soon realize that it doesn't really.
Yes, and it's counted by hand. It's not like there's a debold machine and they're
No.
going, whoops, just lost 10,000 votes for Bernie. Sorry.
I wish.
Wish
that we had a vote losing machine.
I know.
But we're not there
maybe,
yet.
maybe, yeah,
We need
maybe
to build
later.
a vote
That's
losing machine.
2017 plan.
Yeah.
Yeah, again, yeah. Future debate.
So what other topics have you guys tackled? I seem to recall the wall being one of them.
The wall along the Mexico border.
That was a fun
We
one.
also, the crowd turned out very in support of building that wall.
Well, they
Really?
presented
But-
a great argument.
Yeah.
Though. They argued that they should build the wall because you can make it like the Beltline, and it's a great retail opportunity.
Creating lots of jobs.
Also,
and
the
lots
wall actually forms like the back wall of
Yeah.
stores, so the
Yeah.
stores are all.
You can
So
walk on
that's-
top of it.
Yes.
Yeah, it would be like a
Some
whole
Starbucks,
tourist
couple of
attraction.
Starbuckses.
I was like, that's a genius argument.
Solar
for the
panels
wall.
all over it.
That's American ingenuity right there.
Yeah.
And the crowd loved it, so they won.
Okay, I can support that, I suppose. What else have you guys tackled?
Did,
Flint, Michigan, the
Yeah.
water crisis
yeah,
there.
was water a
crisis.
human right?
Is water a human
Yeah.
right?
Please tell me that won.
That did. It was close. Ben's side won, but they had the puppet. They had a puppet. So that side with the puppet. We had 2 shows with puppets so far. Hard and fast rule.
Puppets are hard to beat.
Yeah, the puppets always win.
People respond well.
People
to
respond
puppets.
So
well.
what
to
you're
a
saying
puppet.
is that if the other side had the puppet,
Yeah.
then Flint,
no
Michigan would
telling
be
what would
very,
happen.
very thirsty. Well, more than they are.
Right, well, I mean, that's the thing. We don't help anybody.
Yeah.
The profits from the show go to the people that perform in it, to the teams,
Yeah.
and not to Flint, Michigan.
We actually probably
Not to
wasted a
any
lot of
worthy
water
causes.
during that
Yeah.
show because we bought so much
We
Dasani
had a lot
bottled
of
water
Dasani.
as props. And
The storyline of that episode was that we had a sponsorship from Dasani bottled water. So we had a lot of prop Dasani. We were giving out Dasanis.
Dasani rep.
We had a Dasani rep, Dasandra Day O'Connor.
Yes, of those Day O'Connors.
There's many of them, and they circulate.
Yeah.
They're everywhere.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah.
So how many shows do you guys have under your belt at this point?
4.
4? No. We want to get you. We want to get you when you guys are, when you're in your embryonic stage.
love
Well,
it.
are we ever? Yeah.
Yeah, we're babies.
It's like walking into, Right Club or Nick and say like, yeah, we've been around forever. You guys are new on the
We're
scene.
new, baby. There are people that have gotten pregnant before we premiered the show that are still pregnant.
Anybody who got pregnant at the show? I was
tried.
at that first show. I'm saying there wasn't much of an amorous mood in there. More like Bernie browbeating everyone to vote for his side. He was very invested in getting the win on that one.
Sometimes you'll have like a really active, team that's really mad and will like argue with people. But a lot of times the teams, I don't know. I got nothing here. I was trying to make a point.
Play it
but
for
I didn't
laughs
have
a little
one.
bit.
Yeah, comedy tends to work.
Yeah.
Sometimes you have
That's
somebody
our
do something
ultimate goal
serious.
is that
Yeah.
it's funny. We never want it to be
Too
an
serious.
actual
Yeah.
debate.
So if you ever want to absolutely win, get a puppet to look like Bernie, and you'll get it. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah.
Actually, Bernie's available for hire. I mean,
Bernie and a puppet.
Oh my
and,
gosh,
yeah.
unstoppable.
Unstoppable. Yeah.
And literally, you just need to have one friend come to the show with a $20 bill, and they can give
That's
us a $20
always been the
bill.
That has
Yeah.
happened. That has
That works.
happened.
Then whichever
That is
team
why-
has a sugar mama.
Right.
Our last debate decided that trans people should not get to use whichever bathroom
What?
they want to use.
Yeah.
But to
Yeah.
be fair, that entire debate, the team leaders were both trans. We let them do the comedy.
Yeah.
And our friend Zeta pulled in this reel. She introduced herself as Fox News' resident bigot of color.
Amazing.
Yeah.
She,
She's amazing.
yeah.
Yeah.
So,
That was a great show.
Yeah.
The votes aren't always for which side of the issue you truly believe in.
Right.
Yeah.
It's who put on a better show.
Okay. Yeah, well, yes, I can figure when what Nick's up there with his PBR hat and
Oh, I loved it.
scratching himself, going, I love my guns and I
Oh,
need
it's
my
perfect.
guns. Yeah, yeah.
He was drinking beer the whole time. It's great. He stayed in character. That's
Yeah.
that's the kind of stuff we
Also,
want to see.
before the show and after the show, he was
Oh,
still
yeah.
in character the whole time.
And sometimes even now he'll kind of dip into it for a while, like, Nick, you okay? Like, oh yeah, I'm fine.
He's
Just
like, where am I? Where am I?
Yeah.
Come back to us, Nick.
So tell us, you guys have been on a bit of a hiatus for the summer. You're coming back. Is it August?
August 10th.
August 10th.
Yeah.
Where are you doing it?
So we're going to really shake things up in the Atlanta performance scene. And we're putting
No,
Our show on at the
Highland
Ballroom.
Yeah.
Yes.
You heard of it?
It's this venue
Cool.
no one's ever tried before.
I know it's
Wow,
it's this out of the
okay.
way place that no one can find. But if you're lucky enough, you might see something really good there. So, graduated from the Players Club.
Yeah, we just wanted to like bring it a little more central, just a place that's a little easier for people to get to.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
hopefully by the time, what'd you say, August 10th?
10th.
Ooh, I don't think Manny's will be quite back by then, but they'll be, by your show after that, they'll be back.
Oh, cool.
So
That's awesome news.
That's the great thing about the Highland Ballroom. In and of itself, it's a fine venue. But you can just walk down the road to
Yeah.
Manny's
Oh, yeah.
afterwards
Yeah.
for beer and drinks and food and stuff like that. So hopefully that'll be back in action.
I've never completed a performance of debate where afterwards I've thought, I need to drink more now.
Or you get your
I'm
drinking done
usually
during the show.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
It's a pretty alcohol-forward show,
Yeah.
for sure.
Forward.
I had that one show that I was on antibiotics and I couldn't drink for it, and I was just like,
I think I drank for both of us
Yeah.
at that one.
Showing extra white
Yeah, I
wine.
needed my go-go juice.
So what is there's three of you here. What are your roles within the structure of debate? How do those cogs work together?
well, Cherry and Krista are both my wives.
We are sister wives, Julian. We love it. Well, do you mean like during the show or like?
The structure of does he do everything and you guys just show up the day of? I mean, I'm
Oh,
sure.
God.
Yeah. Okay. So,
Yeah.
How Julian will have you think.
No way.
Basically.
How dare you?
No, we all write together. Our writing process was we want all three of us to be there. So we all have, even when on stage I do primarily the music, but we all help write lyrics and come up with song ideas. So we're very collaborative. And then on stage, Julian and Krista are the moderators, the actors and moderators. And then I'm I guess, what did you call me? The musical director?
Musical director. Like a Max Weinberg.
I'm the Max
like,
Weinberg.
You're Max Weinberg.
To the Conan and Andy.
Yeah.
Just two Conans.
Okay. Yeah. You're right.
two Conans.
It's and then we do there's always a sketch that's about. You guys ever see Viva Variety?
Yes.
Oh yeah.
That was sort of our
what we
big inspiration.
love
We're
Viva.
like. I don't remember their
we-
names, but Cherry's the Johnny Blue.
Johnny,
Jeans.
Johnny Blue Jeans. I love that role. Thank you for letting that dream come true for me.
And we have stolen from them that our storylines don't continue from episode to episode, but there is an ongoing. The only rule is that Krista and I used to be married, and now we're divorced.
Yeah,
That's it.
we were married long ago.
Didn't work out because I'm gay.
Back in the 60s.
And now we're and then we were a political commentating duo
We were like
on
a
TV for a while.
James
I think.
Carville and
Marilyn Matlin?
Mary,
Yeah. So we were
like that on CNN or something. It's been a long time since
so
we.
usually
revisited that
the script usually revolves around Julian and I are upset with each other for fill in the reason.
And it has to do with
and it
whatever
always
topic.
ties into the
nice.
topic
So
of the
we
show.
had-
Like with the trans bathroom debates, we pulled
on,
we
Krista,
pulled a
explain.
Freaky Friday, as we call it, and Julian and I switched bodies. So throughout the entire show, I was in his body and he was in my body, and so we basically just spent the show saying really horrible things about ourselves.
Yeah, I think I called your family I was like, my name is Krista Carothers, and my uncles, my brothers, my father, they're all rapists and murderers. But then the twist at the end was that we were happier.
Yeah,
that
we were
way.
happier having switched bodies.
So we didn't
So
switch
we didn't
back.
switch back.
But when we come back to our next show,
That's not.
it
Gonna,
will never be
yeah,
addressed.
that's- we're
We'll
never
never
gonna mention
talk
it.
about
never
like it
come
never
up.
happened.
We
A
will
full
never
Simpsons
discuss
reset.
that.
Exactly.
Gee, so you
Never
ended
happened.
the show with a weird kind of what'll happen next, and then you never resolve it. I don't know what that's like.
No,
Yeah. I don't know what that's like.
no, never. Why would
Yeah.
anyone do such
Yeah.
thing in a
Yeah,
in
well,
a
fair
forum?
damn.
of
A
such-
show within a show.
So speaking of show, August 10th at the Highland Ballroom, time, and what's the price, the admission, the fee?
It is $10, and that gets you admission and one vote token. And we are going to be debating whether or not our good friend marijuana should be legalized.
Yes.
And we have our team leaders are Sam Severin and Jen Lenny.
Oh, I love Sam.
Yeah. It's going to be awesome because they're best friends and they'll have to destroy each other on stage.
Great.
That's gonna be the best.
You two seem to be getting along really well. Let's fuck that up.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
it's gonna be wonderful.
great to watch.
That was lovely.
So how did you come up with the show?
Well, Krista and I were very drunk.
Yeah, Julian and I were
Tell
drunk
him, yeah.
at a Christmas party.
Yeah.
And I didn't remember coming up with the show. Julian called me or texted. Nobody calls.
I sent her a Pokemon message on Pokemon Go.
I
my
don't
God.
know. I don't tarnish my reputation. People are listening to this. Julian texted me and was like, "Hey, remember that awesome idea we had at the Twin Head Christmas party?" And I was like, "Yeah." I didn't. And he was like, "That debate show." And I was like, "Okay, sure. I'm in." And I just pretended like I knew what you were talking about for a while because I legit did not remember the conversation.
This is the first time I'm hearing any of that.
I never told you
He's
that.
crushed. He's like, what?
Like,
Oh.
But
Amazing.
yeah, but it was great, and I'm really glad that Julian remembered it. You know, I wonder how many other amazing ideas we've had that neither one of us remembered.
Most of the other ones are
They're
unmentionable.
gone. There's a reason we didn't. That was our brains doing us a favor. Like, you don't need this.
Yeah.
So what topics have you lined up for the rest of the series for the year? Or do you go one at a time and see what's topical at the moment?
We kind of, we have some on deck just in case, but we do kind of keep it loose. Like, the Trans Bathroom show was originally going to be something else. It was going to be our drone warfare show, I think.
Yeah, we
You
definitely
thought
talked
it
about
was going to
that.
be the drone warfare show.
You always knew it was
wanted
about?
that. Yeah, no, I
the
just
Trans
didn't-
Bathroom was, yeah.
Julian, I just said we weren't doing the drone show.
She just said no. She didn't
And
have any.
he's like, no. So for the drone show, I was like, no, we're not doing that.
Nobody's doing live drone theater yet.
No one is going to.
I mean,
That's where
I
you're
feel
wrong.
like he
It's
told me
coming.
because he has 2 drones on standby to be at the show. So
One.
I was
Oh,
like,
2. We can get Jones drone.
There you go. So
Jones win?
Jones drone.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh,
So are they going to be the
Yes!
captains, the 2 drones?
Yeah.
How amazing would that be? I would love to go to that show.
So
Right?
good.
We got drones.
We're going to decide it via a drone battle. Last drone flying wins.
oh.
Live drone fights
Anyway,
in
we're
the Highland
waiting-
Ballroom.
But we're waiting for something really embarrassing and drone related to happen before we do the show.
Oh, it's
It
going to.
Shouldn't
Oh,
be
yeah.
too long.
It's,
Mm,
Give it
We're
time.
waiting. We're waiting.
yeah.
So we're
world
talking about
isn't
more
ready.
about domestic use of drones rather than debating using them overseas to take people out.
This first show has mostly been domestic issues. So we might, I don't know. We really like to get into the American ethos, and we like to get stuff that like we said, it's stuff that America's going to tear themselves up about. And it's like, we could talk about like the Middle East or ISIS, but America's like, it's all the way over
Yeah,
there.
like
Right.
no one.
So
As long as
cares
ISIS ain't
about-
using my bathroom, I'm fine with it.
long
So
as
no,
ISIS ain't
so no
dressing up like a
Brexit,
lady.
no Brexit show.
Using my
No
bathroom.
Brexit
Ooh, a
show.
Brexit show would be.
We have
fun,
talked
though.
about. We've kind of talked about a Brexit show.
I'm doing like accents.
Yeah.
Except over here,
Donkey.
you should change it and call it a Texit show. Should Texas?
Ooh,
'Cause they're always talking about it.
that's
Put your
really
money where
good.
your mouth is.
That's actually a good
I
idea.
would say let him go.
Yeah.
Yeah. Thanks for
Yeah.
that.
Let 'em go.
Can we just build a fence around
Let
it?
them go.
Exactly.
Oh,
Build the fence
dang,
around
okay.
it.
It's writing
Yeah.
itself.
We have the show ready.
Yeah.
All right.
Here's
Thank you
the
for
good
that,
news,
dear.
Texas. We're going to build that wall. The bad news is it's
All
going to be on
yours.
your northern border, not your southern border. So,
Sorry,
Bye.
Texas.
Yeah.
Love it. Love it.
So tell us a little bit about your personal story that got you to here. Are you a writer, a poet, an improv, a comedian?
Interior hospital day.
Take us
A
there.
child of immigrants comes screaming into the world. I am a filmmaker, I guess, by trade.
I love you looking at me.
He's like,
Is
that's
that-
right? I'm a
is that-
filmmaker.
is that right?
Oh, that's what I am.
Don't
Okay,
look
good.
at
You
me.
get paid for it?
I did a lot of films with my friend Jamie Hawkins Gar as part of Bland Tag Pictures, and then I started branching out, and while we were making shorts, I was like, what about my ego alone? And I started doing,
Wow, that
like-
never happens in filmmaking. Wow. You're truly unique.
Yes.
Amazing.
I am the Tarantino of filmmakers. But very poor. Yeah, and then I started doing lit readings, but before that, well, I did like literature and like Write Club and Scene Missing, and that's sort of how we got to this. But I know them through Twin Head Theater, which I was in for a few years, and you guys tell that story.
You've
about
mentioned Twin Head a few times. Tell us about that.
Well, where to
All the
begin?
dirty secrets.
Where to begin with Twin
What
Head
can we
Theater?
talk about?
Exterior, college campus day.
Yes. Oh, I love Georgia State University.
I sure hope I meet some friends that are into theater while I'm here.
Those people on the steps look cool.
Yeah.
So Twin Head has been around since 2003, I think.
Yeah.
And it's, a lot of us of the founding well, I wasn't one of the founding members. I came in like a year later. I can't take credit for that. But the founding members, we all met at Georgia State Theater together. We were all theater majors there long ago, and decided like, hey, why have successful careers? Let's start our own theater company.
I have money for food and rent and stuff like that.
We'll just all live
boring
in
is
one
that?
giant house together.
yeah.
And
With
start
8
our
dogs.
own theater company. Yeah.
And a rehearsal space.
8 rescue
So-
dogs.
So we did, and it's been awesome. And over the years, we've done everything from like absurdist, movement-based feminist theory pieces to we finally figured out that people enjoy comedy a lot more. So we do sketch comedy. And,
Our specialty is sketch comedy.
our specialty
now.
is definitely sketch comedy.
And our series, a sketch series called Loaded Guns.
Which we haven't done. We've
done one
taken
since
a
December,
bit of a hiatus.
Is most of the stuff scripted or improv?
It's scripted.
Scripted.
We'll improv to get the script sometimes. I would say 90% of what we end up doing starts as just a joke or a conversation. And like someone will just say something funny and we're like, all right, that's a sketch, you know?
Yeah,
Put it in the show.
I mean,
It's in the show.
There's the seed.
we're all insanely funny.
There's a
so-
snowball. Let's roll it down the hill and
Who
see
knew?
what.
You put a
We're
room
all-
of charming, smart,
Yeah.
funny people together and
We're
something
all
amazing.
really, really smart
called
and
magic.
funny and incredibly attractive people.
Also very
You
So-
can't tell because this is a podcast, but
Yeah,
we're beautiful.
we're all like insanely good looking too.
That's right. Twin Head
They
Theater.
can barely
Show to
keep
find
their hands
out.
off each other.
Yeah, theater, insanely good looking.
Yeah, that's our tagline.
Yeah, so we've made films over the years.
Yes.
We've made, we did a soap opera.
We've done cake sits.
We did cake sits.
What is that?
I'm so glad you've asked.
Sherry? You want to take this one?
It's like a
cake
Brexit.
sit. It's a Brexit for your behind. Okay, a cake sit is a brainchild of our member of Twin Head, Laura Kruger, who just is a very free spirit and just loves strange things like sitting in cakes. And
Yeah, one day she was like, hey guys,
Let's do this.
Let's do a cake sit. And we were like, what?
what is that?
Did
So-
the Daily Show do a piece like that's a thing that people like go for like sexually?
Oh yeah,
Yes.
it's
There's
totally a
cake-
fetish.
We are all aware of cake farts. Everybody who has participated in a cake sit, eventually that conversation comes up.
Okay.
We have all seen cake farts. If you, the listening audience, have not seen cake farts, I recommend going
Check it
into
out.
your browser, typing cake farts into the search bar, and watching cake farts.
All right. Also, look up cake sit.
And
So
debate.
we a cake sit.
In that order.
Yes, in that order. So we all sit and cake together, essentially at the end of a show. We have a show. And
We
then,
do, we do a show that...
Now, is everybody in one big cake, or everyone gets their
you
own?
bring your-
Everyone
it's-
gets
it's
their own
BYOC.
There's a cakewalk also.
we also give away a cake through a cakewalk, and we have cakes for sale for those who change their mind during the show if they want to sit
Yeah,
in the cake.
we
And
provide-
our shows are amazing. They're usually a parody of
Now-
a movie.
If somebody is so interested, can they buy the cake that their favorite performer sat in?
Ooh.
Sure.
Oh.
Yeah, that's that.
We
yeah.
never
not?
thought of that. Sure. The next
We will
cake
sell
set,
it so
we'll make
fast.
That
That
happen.
is not an issue for us.
There you go.
Yeah, so it's
Yeah.
basically, cake sets are a chance for us to get, we usually make them musicals because we all
We love to sing.
love doing
And
musical,
we're very talented singers.
musical numbers. And it's also usually just parodying a movie, so we throw a bunch of puns in there. So it's,
Cakes
it's
and
just
pastries.
pastry. It also
Pastry
encompasses
guys.
our deep
28
love.
cakes later.
Yeah, dirty baking.
Dirty baking was a real big
Oh, wow.
hit.
Cake
We
Walk
did.
on the Wild Side.
We did cakes.
Andy
We did
Warhol
Footloose,
parody.
but just called Cake
Cake Loo?
Set. It was just Cake Set. But when you looked at the poster, it made sense.
And yeah, instead of
yeah.
banning dancing, they banned cakes and
They banned
pastries.
eating pastries.
Don't take none of their shit. Cakes it. I'm liking it. It's working.
Yeah, well, that one contains the Twin Heads Theater masterpiece, all those cakes and pies.
All those cakes and pies. Almost paradise.
That was
Beautiful.
maybe one of our greatest moments.
Yeah, you've got a knack for the parody.
I love
'cause,
it.
I don't think I'd heard maybe once or twice before, but the first debate show, I was like, damn, that's some pretty funny shit. No, you've done some
great.
stuff at Scene or Song Missing.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that's right. That's where I saw you before.
Yeah, tons of stuff.
That's right. Still trying to get Jason on here. He's working on it. You know, he's a busy
Jason.
man.
Jason.
Second time today, I'm shaking my head.
Yeah, we're shaking our head.
I'm shaking our heads, Jason.
How mad you were
Again.
earlier,
Don't
Jason?
you worry, he'll be here soon. We'll have a stern talking to him.
Oh.
But yeah, it's I just love musical parodies. I love musicals in general. But I love taking a song that everyone's super familiar with and then changing the lyrics to something funny. It's just, I think it's a knack that we all have.
Because it's just, people get like shocked. Like when we did our first show on the gun control, when just like the opening bars of Lisa Loeb's "Stay," like the
Yeah,
audience
they
already
were
starts laughing. Like you
I was
don't-
like, great.
Yeah.
I don't have to do much now.
it's really nice.
Yeah, people love it.
So both of you two come from Twin Head?
Yes, actually, Julian was a member.
I was in it
Julian
for a
was
while,
for a few
but I was
years.
making films before, and then like Twin Head was like, "We want to do more multimedia," and I was like, "Cool, you guys have a lot of weed." As with most creative partnerships,
True story. Damn.
no, because you guys needed a Jew. You guys needed a Jew because you were doing the Christian.
Yeah.
They did like a
We
Jack
needed a
Chick
Jew.
themed play, like based
Oh
on
my
like,
god,
Chick
I forgot
tracks.
about that.
How could you
Christian
forget?
Comic Chaos.
Christian Comic
I
Chaos.
think about it
yeah,
daily.
so
Totally
they
forgot
didn't need a
about that.
Jew because trust me, they've made worse jokes without one on staff.
We just
But
try to keep it balanced,
Yeah.
you know.
It was nice. It was the first time I was ever the token Jew, especially in entertainment, which is strange.
Yeah.
Hi, Rabbi Lebo.
Yeah, don't share that with him.
So outside of debate, what are you people working on at the moment?
Controlling my anxiety for the most part. It's not going great.
Always a good
Oh
goal.
my god.
We're working on it, okay?
You got stuff coming up.
Yeah, I got a song missing. It's Britlanta bitch.
Britlanta.
So you're doing the
Bitch.
Britney show.
And
What song are you getting?
I have Womanizer. It's Britney Spears' song about I'm Kevin Federline. Is it about Kevin Federline or is it about a fictional man? I don't know. Find out. July someday at some venue.
July 23rd,
July
at the
23rd.
Drunken Unicorn. Thank you very much.
Why not at the theater?
Well, just like us, they want to shake it up a little
Yeah.
bit, you
Oh,
know,
okay.
and just see how it does on a weekend versus Wednesdays, how they usually were on. So, just shaking it up, see what
Well,
happens.
Weekends, the competition is a lot greater on the
That's
weekend.
true,
So,
it's
but you
true.
know what? It may work out
But
just
more
fine.
people can
People are
stay out
also
later.
willing to go out.
That's
yeah.
true.
And this will be nice because it's at the Drunken Unicorn and it's a music show and it's a music venue.
Yeah.
Just sort of, it'll be a different vibe. Dirtier, grungier, more dangerous. You know, like Britney herself. Dirty, grungy, and dangerous.
If that works,
Let's
then
try
you
that.
move it to the Earl, and then
Uh-huh.
then it's over.
The Earl's more Britney-like, you think?
Oh,
Depends on which Britney.
Which Britney?
We
Yeah,
all know
I mean,
which
like-
Britney is the Earl.
shaved
Britney.
head,
Shaved head,
we're talking
umbrella
Britney.
through the
7
windshield.
Britney.
Yeah,
Brit. That's
okay,
the Earl.
Okay, you're
My
right.
favorite Britney.
That's the best one for sure.
I love her the most.
What is the Oops, I Did It Again, Britney? What venue should she be at?
Ooh.
Like a Babies R Us.
Do we have?
No.
I was gonna put that one
Underground.
Oh.
Just strolling through.
Oh.
Yeah.
We
It's
all
coming
got
back,
depressed.
people. It's coming back. They're going to redevelop it,
know,
and
I'm
it really is
scared.
going to work this time.
It
really will.
There's a new Atlanta, and if there's one thing that this Atlanta is good at, it's taking a building and making it into a
Mixed use.
successful
A theme park.
mix of
Mixed use.
restaurants and
Mixed-use
high-end
condo.
stores. Yes.
If they could do it to
Abba
Manny's.
Dabba's down there.
Whew.
Give me a Jamba Juice.
Dabbas.
I live right down the street.
So this is what
give
your,
me that Jamba
your wish
Juice.
list.
Oh, okay.
What else
So
do
the
you want?
Julian's
GameStop.
Underground Atlanta.
Yeah.
A GameStop ain't fancy. I'm not asking for like a Williams Sonoma.
Okay, good.
You know what I mean? A Build-A-Bear workshop. You know, the good stuff.
It's a very different kind of
I love
underground.
how that's what you want.
Duh.
You know how he loves the bears.
Well, if you're anything like me, you go to Toys R Us and you're like, these are too generic.
Where's my
I
bear?
need a bear that's built just for me. Right now, I gotta go up to the mall. Kasim Reed,
Kasim, if you're listening.
if you're listening.
Oh, he is. No, trust it.
Kasim, if you're
wants
listening
to
to
build a
this,
bear.
just leave office
Yeah.
because you obviously have way too much time on your hands.
Aw.
Thanks for listening, Kasim.
Yeah, we love you, Kasim. What about you? What are you working on outside of the realm of debate?
I'm actually in the Britlanta show too.
Oh man.
So basically, folks, you don't really need to come see debate because you're going to get the same. You're going to get the same thing at the.
Oh no, it's completely different.
But an appetizer.
There you go. There you go.
Appetizer, you're an appetizer, baby.
There you go.
Appetizer.
There you go.
You appetizer, appetizer.
Appetizer.
You have to finish it. We have to finish it. Sorry.
What song will you be doing for?
Yeah,
song to
I'm
sing.
singing "Slave for You"
Okay.
and also "Toxic."
Toxic.
Yes.
I will say this, and I get shouted down about it. I think it is one of the most brilliant 3 pieces of pop nothingness ever. It's a great little pop song.
Oh yeah,
Who gets mad
I
at
love
you
it.
about liking
Yeah.
Toxic? Show us who it is, and we will
Yeah.
destroy them.
we will hurt them.
Toxic is clearly
are
Britney's
these
masterpiece.
monsters?
Yeah, Toxic is her,
Okay.
not.
I would say masterpiece.
What do you think?
Okay, what is her masterpiece?
Yes,
or
Krista.
are you saying that Britney has no
Oh
masterpieces?
no.
Oh no, she loves the Brit.
I'm a huge
Oh.
Britney Spears fan.
All right. Better than
So
Toxic
tell us.
is.
I've seen her in concert 4 times. That's not a joke.
one's laughing.
No one's laughing.
No one's like.
I like Dance Until the World Ends.
Yes.
I think that might be her
True.
best song.
It doesn't. You know
Was
what?
that a single? I don't remember
I don't
that.
It
know
song.
is.
about
It's
that.
like
It
a.
is.
Why
it's
is
kind
it?
of a
Why?
deep cut. It's different from most Britney songs.
Yeah.
That's
It's
why it's the
darker.
best
It's very dancey. I
Yeah.
mean, Toxic's probably a close second. Don't get me wrong. That was my go-to karaoke song for years. So I do.
Were you
love
bothered
that.
as much as I was in the video? She pours the poison into his mouth, closes it, and then kisses him with a poison all.
She's Britney Spears.
She is made of poison.
Yeah.
Okay.
She
So
is
it doesn't
the poison
matter.
ivy.
Got
No,
it.
she transcends the poison.
Oh, she's immune to poison. We
Yeah.
all know that Britney Spears
Because she's
is
been
not
sipping
immune
on
to any
poison
substance
for
on
years.
the planet. She's actually
Amazing.
very
Transcend-
susceptible.
The lovely and talented Britney Spears transcends all of that.
Brittany Lynn Spears.
Our Lord and
Is that
Savior.
her
It's
name?
Jean.
Oops.
Brittany Jean.
What's her
No,
sister's name?
isn't the other
Jamie
one
Lynn.
Jamie
Jamie
Lynn,
the pregnant sister. Yeah.
She's still pregnant.
I know.
It's been about 8 years now.
Somebody would get that baby
Pregnant
out.
sister. Yeah.
Hey, she gestates like a pro.
So keep going. Keep
Keep
it up,
going.
girl. Keep it up.
Go for the
Jamie.
10-year anniversary.
As
Saves
long
you a
as
lot
you're
of work.
happy, you know.
Yeah. It's hard to grow a Spears, you know?
That just grossed me out so bad. I don't know.
And it was at that moment Michael realized the podcast had come off the rails. Bringing it back around, Michael said
welcome.
to Krista, "Hey, Krista, what are you working on outside of debate?"
Yeah, you working on this Britney Spears show?
Oh.
Damn.
Oh, sad face. The big Britney fan is not in the show. What? Jason?
Well,
No. It was a
Don't
scheduling conflict.
She was originally going to be in it.
I was supposed to be in the Britney show, and then I had a scheduling conflict, and I'm actually super devastated about it.
I mean, the Britney.
Thanks for bringing it up.
I know.
had
He's terrible.
all these-
He's terrible.
Let's get some salt for that wound.
I had really great ideas for it.
Wow.
Actually, it was me and Julian that have been begging
Yes,
Jason for
that's true.
months to
Yeah.
do a Britney show.
Yes.
And we even gave him the title, It's Britlanta, bitch. And now I'm probably not even going to get to go see it. But thank you for reminding me, Julian, about that.
It's good for a podcast, though.
It's okay. You guys
Podcast drama.
come see me. I'll be bartending and not crying at all. It'll be great. No, I think I'm going to be able to be in the audience. Whatever. That's not an interesting conversation. I'll figure it out. I'm not actually not working on anything like creative.
Are you
That's
working
literally the
on,
only thing that anyone's working on. Right now.
All my
I
friends,
was
all
gonna
my
be in the
friends
Britney
are working
show,
on the Britney
and
show.
that's
No,
it.
I will beg to differ. There's also Kamikaze from Twin Head
yeah.
Theater, which is
Yes,
coming up.
they. I wish I was involved in that. So I'll just promote it instead. They're great. Kamikaze is. If you've ever been to one of the like Buford Highway Asian karaoke places where you get like your own
Yes.
room.
Yes.
Okay, so those places are awesome. We at least once a year somebody has their birthday there, so we make a group trip out there like once a year. And the videos that go with those songs are always so nonsensical and just hilarious. So Rob Bullard and Eli Banks, who are the co-artistic directors of Twin Head, came up with this brilliant idea to get local filmmakers to create bizarre karaoke videos.
Oh,
so
I love it.
yeah,
And,
so they assign you this song, and the only stipulation. Oh no, they do give you stipulations like you have to have a certain character, you have to, a certain event has to happen, kind of like 48-hour Film Fest type. Like these little stipulations have to happen in there. And then they say go, and you can do literally anything you want with it. So it's super fun. And then they, as hosts of the show, they also, with two other members of Twin Head, put on a Japanese game show style, so they're all in like Harajuku wear.
They have audience members come in and complete
play, like,
tasks.
Ridiculous Japanese game show type style games of like saying the alphabet backwards while catching ping pong balls in their mouth or something like that. So they do that, and it's awesome, and it's really funny. Julian, I think, has a video in the next
come
one.
to that also, which is the same week as everything else.
That's when is
The 21st?
It's August 20th, Thursday,
July
July
21st.
21st.
2 days before the Britney show.
At
Mother.
At Mother.
At Mother in Edgewood, and it's really, really fun. And the audience votes on their favorite video, and
they
the winner
win.
goes home with a prize and
Cash prize.
cash prize, and everything is hilarious and awesome. So
Oh, there's also
that's
a
super
live
fun.
someone to sing the songs live.
Oh yeah,
for the
that's right.
karaoke.
Someone actually sings the karaoke as well. So it's
a lot
they've,
of fun.
The
they've done it
person
twice.
doing it, or somebody they're pantomiming while someone else is singing.
While the video plays,
Right.
someone sings along.
You
So
get a live
As
vocal
if you're
set.
yeah,
a
as
regular
if you're at a
karaoke.
karaoke venue. Like, so it's interesting. I've not seen anything else like it. When they first told me this idea, I was like, you guys were really high when you came up with that. And then I saw it and I was like, you're geniuses. This is amazing.
Right. Who is your dealer?
Yeah, what are you?
What are you smoking exactly?
I know who your dealer is, and why are you getting something different?
So are there any rules about what cannot be in these karaoke videos? Because it can go to a really
No,
twisted,
I don't think
messed
they
up
have a
place.
problem with anything.
Not that I can
Yeah.
have.
Really violent.
I mean,
They've
Very
had
lots of
they've
blood,
been
lots of
violent.
sexy.
They've been
Lots of sex.
pornographic.
What-
What
they've been-
comes to
Wine.
mind is like American Psycho, where you're listening to Huey Lewis while he chainsaws somebody, or
That
great.
sounds
Yeah,
like it would
that's
fit right in at the show.
pretty much the
actually.
Sounds
vibe.
great.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that sounds about right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I sawed off somebody's arm in one video
oh, lovely.
for Spice Girls Wannabe.
Oh, it was me.
Well, of course.
Yeah, you chopped
I
me
s-
up.
yeah,
You chopped me
I
apart.
saw your arm
Yeah.
off, and I made chili out of you,
They killed me at my own birthday
and
party.
we ate her. This is a karaoke video.
This is this is in Spice. The
This is
Spice
great.
Girls Wannabe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's
YouTube that.
yeah. Look that one up.
They've just teased a big, massive worldwide reunion tour. So,
I heard
Don't
that.
Yes.
no. Okay,
I
they
heard
did that
that.
like 5 years ago,
Get
and
excited.
they're just fucking with
But
me.
it-
but it's
I'm
now
really
the
upset
20th
about it.
anniversary of Wannabe, so they've
I
got
will
to do
go
it now.
and I will go to a Spice Girls concert and not think twice about that.
Oh yeah, I'd go
Yeah.
Done.
in a heartbeat.
Absolutely.
So that's what you want.
What I
That
really,
is what
really
I
want.
really, really want. I picked that right up.
You're a
That's
comedy
because I.
natural.
That's because I.
I'm good at this.
That's because I dropped it off directly in front of you.
Can you tell we have theater experience?
I'm like good with cues.
She's good with cues.
I'm like good with cues.
She's really good.
I like really pick up on stuff.
She's really smart.
So, without a calendar directly in front of me, August 10th is.
A Wednesday.
It is a Wednesday, so that's one of those coveted. Actually, are you sitting in?
Yep.
You're sitting in the
Tonight,
right club
that
spot.
right club spot.
sure
We'll be
did.
moving back to Tuesdays
Sorry,
the
right
month
club.
after.
Yeah.
At Highland or
At Highland,
Very
yes.
good.
But we decided to, like when a Subway closes down and somebody buys it and they're like, "Welcome to Sub Shop." And so, like for the first week, they still do decent sandwich sales. That's what we're doing.
Yeah. We're hoping maybe people weren't paying attention to Right Club
Yeah.
taking the summer off and are just like, what's this? Is it Right Club? Oh, this is really funny too, though. So
You can do that.
Yeah. So just straight up trying to ride Right Club's
Yeah, we
Yeah,
have
as-
no problems
Thanks,
with
right
that.
club.
Yeah.
As
Thanks,
much
right.
fun
Thanks,
as
Thanks,
Downtown
Nick.
Players Club was, it was just a little inaccessible and a little fired hazardy.
Off the record.
You're very much on the record.
No, that's my opinion. I have no connection with the place. I've never rented it, so I cannot say that's just my
It is
impression.
the people that run it are fantastic.
They're amazing. We love them
and
so
we
much.
love them, and they were so awesome to us. And we're just testing out some things, you know. We're
Yeah.
just
Yeah, we were new. We're babies,
Yeah.
so we just want to see what works best for us.
Well, that's what Blue Stockings did for at least their first, I think, 2 shows before they had their
Yeah.
first open show at the Highland Ballroom, and I think that's where it is from now on. I think.
Yeah.
So,
I think so.
Well done. It seems like all lit shows converge at the Highland Ballroom.
It is one day it'll be in some book about Atlanta.
We can only hope.
Maybe. The Highland, I mean, we'll be lucky if we get in that book, but it'll be like the Highland Ballroom.
the Highland Ballroom.
Somebody will be
Yeah.
like, the Highland Ballroom,
in the 2000 teens enjoyed success.
Well, I can't think of too many other places in Atlanta that are that central and that, let's say, awesome with the open bar and the ample seating and the not having to climb rickety stairs.
sure.
you
Yeah.
know, just
Yeah, it's true.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a lot. There's a
I
lot
miss
we like about it.
Lenny's.
Yeah,
Lenny's
Oh,
come back.
Lenny's.
Lenny's come back.
Stop it.
Lenny's was good, except that one
So,
time.
well, new Lenny's. Old Lenny's wasn't a great performance, right? I mean, it was, but not for
Yeah.
theater. But new Lenny's,
was
New Lenny.
except that one time was
when the air conditioner got
That's
ripped
the only
out of
time
the
I
room.
can think
Yeah.
of.
that was the worst.
All performed in a
a political
political
comedy
theme.
show.
Oh my
Called
god!
Donkey
Called
Punch.
Donkey
Donkey Punch.
oh wow,
Where
that's,
we had-
that's a shorthand for that show.
Back in like 2007 or 8.
2008, because we had some really good.
Oh yeah, we had a
Barack
bunch
v.
of Barack
Hillary
and
jokes.
Hillary jokes. And it was in June or July, and the air conditioner went out at Lenny's that day just by chance. So it was literally the most miserable performance experience.
We almost passed out,
We
each
were-
one of us.
like in just covered in costumes and dying. Our audience was
Stage
miserable.
blacks, if not in costume.
They had like big fans going, so no one could hear us.
We
like,
did a whole sing body electric musical number.
I had a bite into an apple at one point, and I bit into it, and it was hot.
Oh,
Hot.
It was.
The hot apple.
Man.
it was
Yeah.
halfway to being cider.
Yeah.
I remember doing
was-
some weird like Betsy Ross flag dance with like this really heavy mask on
Oh,
and
God.
just like seeing spots as I was like, oh God, like I'm gonna
She
pass
might
out
pass
on
out. She
stage
might pass
because
out.
it's so hot in here.
Now
But,
you know how it feels at the War Horse for Naked City
yeah.
during the summer.
Ah, man.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Well, let's face it,
But,
the,
you know,
the Highland
R.I.P.
Ballroom
Lenny's.
is no
Don't speak
no
ill of the
joy
dead.
during the summer at any point.
It will be on August
it
10th.
will be on August 10th.
At least sometimes they remember to turn on. There's fans everywhere,
Yeah.
and how many times have I been in there and everyone's sweltering and not a single fan is running?
Right.
Yeah.
And of course,
hear
once
that?
the show
I
starts, you're like,
distinctly remember
which
that happening
chord?
during
Which is the one that turns on the light and everyone looks, and which is the one that provides the relief for the
Yeah,
fan?
they can turn on the lights
note.
for a split second if it means get those fans kicking.
Yeah.
Like the audience ain't gonna be mad. It's cool.
No.
Keep that audience cold. So that you can keep the show hot, you know?
Yeah.
And speaking of things that are hot, I think I want to do a Pokemon porn parody. And I want to cast you all in it. And I already got a title. It's called
Medication time. Medication time.
We ran out of time, but maybe I'll tell you August 10th at the Highland Ballroom.
The 9 Billion Names of Pod was conceived, written, and performed by Michael Reed and Dan Bauman, with Abdul Beni Hassan as the sound of splintering wood. Research, transportation, and exasperated looks by Courtney Lohner. Technical assistance by Cubase, Pro Tools, Skynet, QLET, Deep Thought, Big Brother, and Eddie, your shipboard computer. Financial consideration provided by the Wayne Foundation, Stark Industries, the Piranha Brothers, and LexCorp. Legal counsel by the offices of Howard, Howard, and Fine. What is this Highland Ballroom of which you speak? Our intro music was written by Tim Akers. This podcast was sponsored by Deep Shag Records and is a production of Audio Primate. Throw us a couple stars on iTunes, why don't you? Check us out on dadsgarageradio.net. Listen, watch on YouTube. Listen on SoundCloud. Stream us on Stitcher. Like us on Facebook. Follow us on Twitter. Or email us, comlink@billionpod.com. Until this happens again, I'm Dan Bauman.
I'm Julian Modugno.
Cherry DelRosario.
I'm Krista Carothers.
I'm Michael Reed.
LOZ!
Audio Primate.